Welcome back to End Times Prophecy News. And it's 11 a.m. Look who Trump just congratulated over the phone. U.S. President Trump speaks with Turkey's President Erdogan to congratulate him on his recent referendum victory, White House release. Oh, no, there's no White House release. A new election night secret has just been revealed and the internet is speechless. According to new reports, Hillary Clinton called Barack Obama on election night to apologize for her brutal defeat, and it was Obama who later directed her to concede. And why? Because it's the global elites. They all work together. They feel bad that the devils are losing. The New York Post revealed Hillary Clinton had to eat humble pie twice on election night. Clinton apologized to President Obama for her bruising loss right after calling Trump to offer him congratulations, according to a new book chronicled her 2016 presidential bid called Shattered, inside Hillary Clinton's doomed campaign. The shattering of the devils through Cyrus. Mr. President, I'm sorry, she said, according to a Washington Post review of the book due out Tuesday. The White House urged Clinton to concede as Trump claimed battleground states, some by slim margins, because Obama wanted to avoid a messy recount. You need to concede, Obama told Clinton directly, later repeating the instruction to her campaign chairman, John Podesta, for good measure. The directive came after Clinton ignored previous messages from White House staff to throw in the towel. And why? Devils don't like to give up. Pollster refuses to correct false claim about President Trump that went super viral. Matt McDermott had tweeted on Sunday that President Trump did not attend church service. Oh no, didn't go to a Bible building. And the post went viral. The only problem was that the claim was totally wrong. Washington Examiner reports President Trump attended Easter services this weekend, contrary to a widely shared tweet from a New York pollster. Though Obama spent every Easter attending church service, Trump hasn't attended church once since his inauguration. Where's the GOP outrage? Mac McDermott tweeted Sunday at 8:39 a.m. ET. He added in a separate note, no truer hypocrites than those who spent 8 years calling Obama a Muslim, now seemingly unconcerned that their president is not religious. Amazing. Obama claimed himself to be a Christian, yet he turned out to be a Muslim. Which is the religion of death. Not even a religion, it's just an ideology, cult of death. But he wants to actually compare that to Donald Trump not going to a Bible building where there's false teaching. Right. Breaking news. First Lady Melania shares photo of Barron and instantly goes viral. Our family truly hosting today's Easter egg roll. Thank you to all the volunteers who worked hard to make it a success. And I'm amazed that, people that don't understand that Donald Trump could be Cyrus. Cyrus in the Bible was of Babylon. Yet he did what was right. God uses whoever he wants. Donald Trump is of Babylon. He went to Fordham University College. He doesn't understand the Bible very much at all. That's why he goes to Bible buildings. Ecclesiastes 1:9 says there is nothing new under the sun, and everything that which has been has already been, and that which will be has already been done. There is nothing new under the sun, and God requires it. Ecclesiastes 3:15. James Bond star dies. Clifton James, the man best known for his portrayal of a Southern sheriff in 2 James Bond movies, has passed away. I remember this guy. He was funny. Clifton James, best known for his indelible portrayal of a Southern sheriff in 2 James Bond films, but who was most proud of his work on the stage, has died at the age of 96. Oh, well, bless his heart. He certainly lived a long age. James died Saturday in Gladstone, Oregon, due to complications from diabetes, his daughter Lynn James said. He was the most outgoing person, beloved by everyone. The daughter said, I don't think the man had an enemy. Back when Hollywood was not Holly Weird, but now it definitely is Holly Weird. We were incredibly blessed to have had him in our lives. James often played a convincing Southerner, but loved working on the stage in New York during the prime of his career. One of his first significant roles playing a Southerner was as a cigar-chomping prison floor walker in the 1967 classic Cool Hand Luke. His long list of roles also includes swaggering, tobacco-spitting Louisiana Sheriff J.W. Pepper in the Bond films. Of course, I don't support smoking and smoking cigars, but just reporting. The Georgia special election has just been disrupted. According to reports, the special Georgia election, voting machines have been stolen just a day before the Georgia special election is to take place. And if I remember correctly, we require IDs here for voting in Georgia. The Hill reports the equipment was stolen last Saturday evening from the Cobb County Precinct Manager's vehicle. Channel 2 Action News said Monday he did not immediately report the theft. It is unacceptable that the Cobb County Elections Office waited 2 days to notify my office of this theft, Georgia Secretary of State Brian Kemp said in a statement. We have opened an investigation and we are taking steps to ensure that it has no effect on the election tomorrow. I'm confident that the results will not be compromised. Action News said the 4 so-called express poll machines taken are computer poll workers' use for checking in voters and checking off those who cast ballots. Excuse me. Cobb County Elections Director Janine Evler said information on the machines is hard to access, adding that they cannot be used to fraudulently vote in Tuesday's election. Evler said Cobb County will replace the devices at its Piedmont Road precinct before voters cast their ballots. You don't think devils are still at work? Better believe it. The devils are trembling with Cyrus in command. Why do you think Kim Jong-un is acting like a bat out of hell worse than ever? It's official, his last meal was just served. An Arkansas death row inmate has just received his last meal near the execution chamber. Don Davis was sentenced to death for the 1990 execution-style killing of Jane Daniels of Rogers, Arkansas. Committing a series of burglaries, Don William Davis broke into the Rogers home of Jane Martha Daniels, 62, on October 12, 1990. Using a .44 caliber Magnum revolver he had stolen earlier, he shot her once in the head in a storeroom in her house. Richard Daniel found his wife dead in the basement when he returned home that night from a business trip. Davis was arrested in New Mexico after his roommates went to the police with their suspicions about his involvement. Most of the stolen objects were recovered and traced back to Davis. A jury convicted Davis of capital murder March 6, 1992. Davis had a previous execution date set in November 1999. According to CNN, Davis' last meal was fried chicken, rolls, Great Northern beans, mashed potatoes, and strawberry cake. So there you go. Don Davis, goodbye. I hope you asked Jesus into your heart before you died and repented of your wickedness. This was the moment Melania Trump went viral.
I will have a special book for you. Party Animals. Did you know about the book? No? So, Kathy Gifford wrote it a while back. And I really like that book because it shows that we are all different, but we are all the same. So here is the story. Party Animals. Lucy Goosey was thrilled. She was filled with delight. Her birthday was coming. Who should she invite? She wanted her party to be simply the best. So she had to be careful when choosing each guest. I can invite pig. She will eat all the food. And goat is always in such a bad mood. But I can invite moose. She will mess up my house. If I invite rabbit, I'm sure he will just blab it. If I invite ant, I will get ants in my pants. If you want my advice, this is what you should do. Invite every animal on the farm to come. When we all get together, it will be so much fun. Oh, can you imagine the look in their eyes when suddenly each comes to realize each one's been invited to share your special day? Happy birthday! This is the end.
You know, excuse me. When she said, when we all get together for this special day, and we're all those words reminds me of the rapture day. Speaking of,
And goat is always in such a bad mood. But I can invite moose. She will mess up my house. If I invite rabbit, I'm sure with my advice, this is what you should do. Invite every animal on the farm to come. When we all get together, it will be so much fun.
when she said that, that's exactly what I was thinking of, being in heaven. We all get together.
Oh, can you imagine the look in their eyes when suddenly each comes to realize each one's been invited to share your special day?
That's the special day. When Jesus calls us, come up hither. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and